Hey, welcome to Mindset Explosion, episode number 73, and I have got one of my first ever students, Gareth Morgan, has come in to say hello. So
hello.
Popped by from uni, which you finished for this semester?
Yeah, I finished for the summer, so...
Yeah, alright, so I'm really excited. Thank you for coming in, that was a nice surprise. Because Gareth features in my book that I wrote last year, that's Confident Kid Power, so now I can get to update that with all the other updates I got to do.
Yeah.
So I want to find out, what I thought today is we'll find out a little bit more about how you got started with me, where you was, where you are now, what you're doing, and then you can tell us a bit more about your website. Sure. So I'm just going to invite a few people in, all right? And we got to speak a bit loud because obviously we've gone very busy. It's a busy period at the Cheltenham Martial Arts, all good. All right, let me just do a bit more. So what you been up to today? You just like visiting people?
Yeah, it's just been going around saying hi to different people, chilling with the family.
Yeah.
It's nice catching up with people, really.
Yeah. You're only here till Saturday?
Yeah, I'm only here for a couple of days. I've got to get back to work.
Right, okay. So Gareth.
Yeah.
Master Thompson's watching. Hello, sir. Oh. All right. So you started martial arts with me when I was up on the high street in Cheltenham.
Yeah.
Above HMV. And you how old were you then?
I believe I was around 10, 11.
10, 11. Yeah. So was you? Yeah. And now you're
20.
20. So, what are you doing now, first of all? And then we'll go back. And then we'll come back to the future again.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like alternate timeline.
Yeah. Don't mess it up, though.
I won't. No, I'm currently at the University of Reading, studying theatre. I just finished my second year, going into my third. At the moment, I'm just kind of doing some extra work, getting some extra money behind me so I can go to third year with plenty of oomph and get done what I need to get done.
All right. Now, I don't know how old you were, Gareth, but I do remember in class that we set a goal. We did some goal setting, and I don't know, we were setting big goals, big dreams. And one of Gareth's goals, if he remembers, was he was gonna what?
Win an Oscar.
Win an Oscar. All right. So where are we on that now? Has it changed slightly, but you're on a good path, though?
Yeah. No, my goals have changed, and goals change as you grow, as you change, as you find out exactly what you want to do. It was always a case of like set myself lofty goals, go for it as much as you can. It was like at the time I wanted to be an actor, so why not win an Oscar? Go all out with it. And then that kind of changed as I became more interested in the theatre side, and then as I've then gone in and had a few more experiences with directing shows, it then takes me outside of the acting into the backstage, and now I'm going more into the sound design and sound programming elements, and that's where I want to go with my career. So,
which is pretty much what we talked about. Yeah. So you said, because I remember you used to come in, I think you even shaved your hair off once, because you used to have the big bushy hair afro, so you shaved your hair off to get into a play, so it's good, because it did set you on the path that you're here. So that's why big goals are good, so it doesn't matter if they change, but it sets you up for something else later on. Okay, now let's go back to when you were 10, and Mummy and Daddy brought you in, and it was a bit of a mixed class then, so I didn't separate the age specific, so children did have to train with, didn't have to, but for some reason Gareth came at 8 o'clock when it was mostly the adults, and you spent most of your time crying.
Lots of tears. Yeah.
But I will say that crying's like a good emotion. So you would be in tears, but you would be training.
Yeah.
So it's not like he was crying on the side. But you came in because were you getting bullied?
Yeah, I was getting picked on, bullied, at the end of primary school. Yeah. And it just kind of really affected my confidence.
Yeah.
Really took a hit, and my parents knew that something needed to be done. I needed to get a bit more self-confidence.
Yeah.
I would be able to talk to people, but only people that I already knew and felt safe with. I didn't have the self-confidence to go and talk to more people, and when I was nearing that age where you go up to secondary school, it was very important to kind of have that self-confidence and be able to carry myself with a confidence.
I think that's one of the fears of your parents was you going up to the high school.
Yeah.
And it might have worked out well there. I think regardless of who would have been in your class, whether it been children or adults, I feel you had the same thing, because later on, different classes, there's people more your own age. And yeah, I do remember see this little boy there, tears coming down, and you kind of want to go, are you okay? You have to kind of fight yourself back. I am so proud of you. So Gareth then went on, we had a performance team, and you put yourself in for that. You did it to Adam and your audition. I'll never forget that.
I did do it to Adam and. You're quite right.
So he stood out.
Music influence choice.
You got a good music catalogue.
It was influenced by my parents, I'll say that. But no, yeah, I did do it to stand and deliver it. Yeah.
Prince Charming, actually.
Oh, was it
I
that?
remember. Yeah,
I can't remember.
I had to download the song then. So keep it out.
Oh, it's so much fun.
So then you got on the demo team as well.
Yeah, I did.
And you performed, I think, pretty much the second time, the duration. How did that help you?
That helped me like understand kind of, just kind of with kind of charisma and showmanship, if you get what I mean. Just having that, being able to push it that one step further. Like it kind of, the martial arts as a basis gave me great self-confidence and ability to kind of hold yourself high, but not necessarily be showy about it. It just allows you to carry yourself very well. Whereas the XMA team, the demo team, really helped me kind of push it that one step further and go and be a bit more, when you've got something to show it. And it was a case of we had worked very hard on these demos, on these tricks that we used to do. So it was a case of, it just gave me that ability to be like, no, take pride when you're doing something like that, and it's okay when you're doing something, putting yourself out there, to do it with the most amount of confidence you can. And that's kind of why that.
Yeah, brilliant. And so how do you feel the martial arts, because that was a separate thing. Not separate, it's part of it. So how did martial arts help you? Or coming through here?
Just in immeasurable ways, frankly, in many different ways. But really, the main one was confidence and kind of discipline. Making sure that I was kind of, when I went up into secondary school, I had the ability to know that I could do things, even though those things would be a challenge. So long as I kept disciplined, as long as I kept on going, don't give up, have a bit of belief in yourself, you can do it. And like, as anyone who's coming for a class or knows, it's like you get to a point where you're just like, I can't do any more, and you just kind of have to go.
You like to push you a little bit.
You push through the wall, you keep going, and really that's what helped me, give it that mindset to be able to switch it on and go like, no, it's game time, let's do this. I know I can, I believe I can, let's do it.
Brilliant. And you went on to earn a third Dan.
I did.
And you really stood out on that day. I remember, and I was obviously the other instructors there. They were really impressed and used to help out loads as well. But the main thing, really, about this is that the fact that you went on to do something that you really wanted to do, and you're on the path to doing that. And I just appreciate you coming in. It's real grateful.
This has been like. Martial arts has been such a big part of my life. Like it's really helped me, like, and it will help me on into the future. Like all the lessons that you taught me about, like, when it's not working, change your approach. It's okay to do that. Like you've got to get your focus and your accuracy before you can get the power and the speed. Like it's all these kind of things. It's like
still
even like as an adult, it's like even though that focus accuracy before you can get the power and speed, that we learnt that in regards to martial arts, it also helps in real life situations. It's like when you starting doing something that you haven't done before, it's like you need to learn how, you need to focus on it, you need to have it right before you can expect to be able to do it far faster. It's like you can't just suddenly decide to go all out and start touch typing. No, you have to learn where the keys are and then you get faster with it over time. It's all practice and it's all hard work.
Silver down my spine knowing it's stuck in there. Thank you. All right, what's next for you then, Gareth? So you finishing up next year? What are you gonna do next?
Hopefully, I'm gonna start doing some.
Not hopefully.
No, not hopefully. I will be doing freelance sound design and sound programming work. I'm going to be investing in some equipment to start doing that even more. I have a website which is linked to, I believe, so check it out.
Check out Gareth's website. So it's GarethM.com, yeah?
Yeah, GarethM.com. I also have a few other things on there, like my previous projects and stuff that you can go and have a flick through. Any questions, email me. No, but for me, it's going into this third year with as much like pace and motivation behind me as I can to just own this third year, get the highest grades I can, try my very best with it, and then come out on the other side with as good a grade as I can and just go out into the adult world.
So basically what you're saying is that in maybe about 2 years' time, definitely in 2 years' time, go to the theatre in London or somewhere, and Gareth is going to be the sound... Is it sound engineer? Or
sound engineer, sound designer.
Sound designer.
Yeah, sound designer.
And to help us appreciate and experience, have a great experience, really.
Yeah, have a great experience. Help build the atmosphere, and like hopefully if I'm doing my job correctly, you won't even notice it. It'll just be affecting you subconsciously, and you won't even notice.
Oh, it's like a Jedi mind trick. All right. Please share the video today, and don't forget #MindsetExplosion. And what's your emoji going to be?
Oh, my emoji.
I put you right on the spot
had
today,
not
haven't I?
thought of this. Oh no.
Sound?
Let's go. Yeah, let's
Headphones,
go.
music?
Yeah, let's go with a music note.
Music
Like a
note.
Double clap
for Gareth.
whatever that emoji is.
And please check out his website. He's got a blog on there.
Yeah, I'm gonna be starting up a vlog soon. I've got a.
He's gonna
Now
vlog
page.
soon as well.
Hopefully, we'll get up some vlogs soon. I've got a Now page on there, which is things that I'm currently reading, listening to that I find really interesting. So just anything that I find is giving value to my life or helping me, just share it out there. So
I know,
that's
I
what
love
we
it.
can do.
Love it, love it. All right, thank you so much for coming in, Gareth.
problem.
Always a pleasure to
Had a
see you.
wonderful time.
And I'll get the update sorted for my book, and you can update yourself on Gareth. For those that have read it, it's on Kindle. Confident Kid Power. All right, thank you, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Peace. Bye bye.